Hello, everyone. I wanted to go over some of the three types of linear equations uh, from October 19th. Um, we had to change standard form into slope intercept. And if you recall, standard form has the x and y together on one side of the equal sign and a constant by itself. Now, the way that I originally taught was that to get the y by itself, you have to move the x term, 6x, and you subtract 6x from one side. Whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. 6x minus 6x cancels out to 0. Bring down the 5y equals, and I put the negative 6x first before the minus 15 because I'm trying to model the y equals mx plus b format. Of course, to get y by itself, then you have to divide by 5, leaving you with y equals negative 6x over 5 minus 3. So our slope is negative 6 over 5 because m is attached to x when y is by itself. So the slope is attached to x. And then the y-intercept b is attached right here at negative 3. Or rather, it's not attached to the x. It's by itself over here. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. And then, of course, there's a minus sign. Now, I did show, let's see, another way that you might find easier to do this. It's where instead of writing minus 6x, you just cross this out, and boom, you put minus 6x over here. Then you're ready to divide by 5. Boom, boom, boom. You get the same answer, same slope, same y-intercept. Slightly different order. Here we have the slope and the x last and the y-intercept first, but it's still basically y equals mx plus b, just a little bit rearranged. It's this is in y equals b plus mx format, but same thing. Same thing over here. You move the positive 9x and it becomes minus 9x. Divide by negative 7 because there's a minus in front of the 7. That cancels out to 1. Negative 7 divided by negative 7 is positive 1, and a negative divided by negative is a positive. Again, the slope m is attached to x when y is by itself, and then the b is 1. And step 5, the x has already been moved for you, so all you had to do is divide by 2 to get your answer. The next section has it's multiple choice. You're given the m, you're given the b, you have to put it together. Y equals mx plus b form. The answer is C. This does not specifically say b, it says 0, negative 6, but when you see a 0, and a number, you should recognize that as the y-intercept. It's the point where the line crosses the y-axis, so that's your b. So the answer would be B. Y equals 2/3 x minus 6. You plug in the m, plug in the minus 6 from the b, that gives you B. On 8, just be careful. There's an invisible coefficient of 1 on some of these answers. On number 10, this is point slope form. Y minus y1 equals m, parentheses x minus x1. Well, this is your xy point. This is your xy pair, your coordinate ordered pair. So you start with y, do minus y1. The second number is 4. Plug in a 4. Equals, and then m is negative 5. So for m, you plug in negative 5, parentheses, x minus, well, wait, the x coordinate is negative. So minus a negative changes it to positive. Your answer is A.